Knowing that you love the earth changes you, activates you to defend and protect and celebrate. But when you feel that the earth loves you in return, that feeling transforms the relationship from a one-way street into a sacred bond. Robin Wall Kimmerer. This quote speaks to my heart. I am passionate about environmental justice and have grown up connected to the native land of Turtle Island, known as the USA, specifically Denver, Colorado. Growing up, I had to overcome many adversities and internalize the oppression and disparities that I experienced in my community as a result of the built environment. I was going down the wrong path, but luckily I had an awakening where I realized I must be the change I want to see in the world rather than contribute to the issues in my community. Leadership opportunities started to present themselves as I shifted my mindset and began to work towards social justice and liberation. I discovered an amazing opportunity to work as a youth advisor at Denver Public Health in collaboration with the Denver Department of Public Health and Environment. At just 16 years old, I was hired as their first ever youth advisor, and my job was to focus specifically on how the built environment where we live impacts our health and well-being. I had the honor of facilitating an amazing coalition of young people that I recruited, many of which were my friends with diverse perspectives and lived experiences. We engaged with the Community Active Living Coalition to do a lot of powerful projects together. Part of my position included going out to all different neighborhoods and conducting walk assessments utilizing different tools like paper surveys and an online tool called WalkScope. We would use this data to advocate for environmental change and equity initiatives within the built environment. More importantly, we cultivated true connections and community. Authentic youth engagement, which includes relationship and skill building, were essential to the success of our coalition, which was named the Public Health Denver, aka PhD Youth Team. And we did many amazing projects together. One of the projects we did was the Photovoice project. Photovoice is a process in which people use photo images to capture aspects of their environment and experiences and share them with others. The pictures and captions are used to bring the realities of the people's lives to light to inspire change. Photovoice can be used to encourage critical consciousness. Through choosing, discussing, and reflecting on the photos, people can come to a clearer understanding of their circumstances and the economic, social, psychological, and political forces that impact them. It can be used to help uplift the voices of those who are often unheard, enabling them to record and reflect on their experiences and their community's conditions, both positive and negative. Photovoice can also be used to bring about change that can improve conditions and enhance lives by reaching and influencing decision makers. This project was incredible and resulted in a huge Photovoice expo at the Wellington Webb Building. This was like a giant scrapbooking project where we created a whole exhibit showcasing the different photo voices submitted by young people and community members. We invited community, partners, young people, and decision makers to be a part of an event where we heard from youth participants about the project and had interactive activities. You cannot have earth or heart without art. The power art has in communities is truly transformative and can uplift the creative roots and identities of people living in different neighborhoods. Another project we did was a data collection challenge where we awarded 3 different communities with funding to lead their own built environment implementation projects. The Sunnyside neighborhood decided to do a huge intersection mural at Trevista Elementary School to create safer streets, slow down traffic near the school, and mark their cultural heritage and school pride in a creative way. They chose to paint Frankie the Falcon, their school symbol with indigenous roots. I helped create stencils and outline Frankie the Falcon, and we had tons of wonderful community and youth artists to help paint this mural and bring it to life. The Athmar Park neighborhood hired a community artist to design a beautiful intersection mural that ties together the different cultures in the community. This intersection mural was done at Valverde Elementary School and was an incredible project that once again involved youth and community in the planning and creation of this artwork. These projects are a couple of examples out of many innovative community and youth-led projects that the Community Active Living Coalition funded and supported. The power of art continues. My partner Giovanni Moreno Castellan and I were tasked with doing multiple different mural projects at Denver Health. One of them was to enhance the stairwells by bringing color, creativity, and encouraging more people to walk the stairs instead of using the elevator. Since there were 7 walls for the 7 different flights of stairs, we decided to depict the 7 chakras. So as you start from the bottom, the root chakra, it is a healing journey, making your way all the way up to the crown chakra at the 7th flight of stairs. The chakras symbolize our health on physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels of being, recognizing the holistic nature within each of us. We had volunteer painters who were staff at Denver Health, youth involved in the PhD youth team, community members, and patients who helped us collectively transform these once dreary, bleak walls to colorful, moving works of art on each level. This project was so special to us and continues to have a lasting impact. Art is truly healing. Another mural Giovanni and I led together at Denver Health was to encourage biking to work. Since the bike area was underutilized, we decided to bring some magic to this wall and put a landscape image with some graffiti to help inspire people to bike to work. This encouraged many events afterwards, like Biking to Connect and Bike to Work days, continuing to show the power that art has in all spaces. From the heart of the land spring the waters of life that nurture and feed all living things. From the clear mountain springs, we cultivate and celebrate good health, active living, and caring communities. La alma de la tierra, the soul of the earth. An example of a spectacular collaboration was during this mural project, supported by Denver Department of Public Health and Environment, Denver Public Health, Mirror Image Arts, My Denver, and Denver Parks and Rec. The mural, La Alma de la Tierra, represents a community coming together to be creative and embrace the benefits of living a healthy lifestyle and connecting to the earth and to the community. Multiple organizations collaborated to cultivate this project and host 3 La Alma Paint Party events, led by local artist Tommy Nahulu and facilitated by me in the youth advisor role. At the paint parties, more than 100 La Alma residents of all ages and walks of life each painted their own 9 by 11-inch canvas featuring their unique artwork. Some participants created images of farming, fruits and vegetables, nature and animals, while others contributed images of dancing, music, sports, and advocacy. The canvases have been arranged and compiled with connective elements into one cohesive mural, symbolizing community connection and unity, while also highlighting each participant's diverse perspective. As I was coming to the end of 3 years working as a youth advisor at Denver Public Health, I wanted to celebrate the amazing work and projects we had done together as the PhD youth team over the years. We started with storytelling circles and unleashed our voices together in a space of empowerment. We went from sparks to full-on fireworks of creativity as we dove into a digital storytelling project together. I created a project timeline for us and then worked with each one of the young people in the PhD youth team individually to come up with their own work plans for creating their stories. By providing tools and a structure, it supported the youth in the process. We brainstormed their ideas together, and then I supported them in first creating a plot and then narrowing down their vision to create a script. After editing their scripts and feeling confident to move forward with their stories, all of the youth collected videos, pictures, and audio, and the rest was like putting together a creative puzzle to finalize their digital stories using different platforms like iMovie or Premiere. As the facilitator of this project, it was beautiful to witness their craft as I helped them develop their videos. Everyone had a different approach, message, and process, which added rich texture to the overall collection of digital stories. I then planned a celebration for us called Uplifting Our Voices, a youth leadership celebration. Not only were we cultivating an innovative platform for these young people to elevate their voices, but we were also celebrating all of their hard work over the past 3 years, their resiliency and social justice work, and their dedication to the PhD youth team. A lot of time and effort went into planning this event. We had food, activities, and the young people shared spoken word poetry, speeches, and dance performances as we screened all of the digital stories and watched them together. All of these amazing experiences have impacted me to this day. I carry with me the beautiful, unique, and inspiring stories and great advocacy work I got to create alongside powerful youth leaders. The legacy of authentic youth engagement continues to live on as more youth advisors were hired after I left this role for my current position at the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment. Since being a youth advisor at CDPHE for the past 3 years, I have fiercely advocated for equity within systems change, supported and uplifted youth voice and community inclusion, planned and facilitated youth gatherings and conferences, and so much more. But I will save all that for another story. Overall, I am so grateful for my time spent as a youth advisor. This position is an empowering model for young people to step into these leadership positions and create tidal waves of social change. There is an ocean of possibilities still waiting to be explored as more young people step into this role. As Cesar Chavez says, once social change begins, it cannot be reversed. You cannot uneducate the person who has learned to read. You cannot humiliate the person who feels pride. And you cannot oppress the people who are not afraid anymore. Sí se puede. Yes, we can.